Support LaneSide. Get something cool. All right, here we are on the lanes with our resident two-hander, but we're joined by Scoops.
Hi, everybody.
And we are looking at the CYPHER Pearl. And now, if you guys remember, I got the CYPHER a while ago, and I happened to be out and about doing some running around for the show, and I happened to run into some of my Brunswick friends, and they gave me this.
Yeah.
So I got to test this one out, and I'm bringing it through to you guys. This is could be one of my favorite balls, and I'm saying that because it's based on one of my favorite balls.
Yeah, there you go.
So tell us about this ball first.
So it's got the prime response Pearl cover stock.
Now,
but it also has HK22.
So we saw the prime response Pearl on the Theorem Pearl.
Yes.
And it hooked. It was pretty angular.
Yeah.
Now, they took one of my favorite cores of all time, the Synergy core.
Yeah.
They put it in a Pearl. I loved the green Synergy.
Yeah.
Loved that ball.
Yeah.
This is that ball.
Yeah.
They gave it back to me.
Yeah.
I think that's why I got it, because
they're like, here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop asking us for stuff. Don't ask for a Helix this year.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Stop talking about the Helix.
I will take this.
Yeah.
So this core is 254047.
Yeah.
So it's higher RG, but high differential. We don't get a lot of those kinds of balls, though. Something that doesn't rev up very quickly or is harder to rev up, but when it does, flares a ton.
Look at that. So pretty. Because it also has dynamic core.
Yeah. A ball that two-handers can get down lane, that sees the friction, and retains some energy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Look at the carry I get with this ball.
Yeah.
I really liked the green one. And we're going to compare them because I brought the green one out.
All right.
The green one's in my bag at the center for my house shot because we have higher friction lanes. So I slapped some polish on it to make sure that I could get it down lane.
Yeah.
Now, higher RG doesn't spin up very... Look at this. Higher RG is harder to spin up, which means you can put more surface on it to get it to read... to keep it down lane without it reading too early.
So more surface than the 500, 1,000, 1,500, and compound.
Yes. So my green one, I keep it 500 plus polish, which sounds weird.
Yeah.
But I want it to be slow, so it has those big valleys with those big peaks to grip in.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be super sucky on the oil. I don't want it to absorb a lot of oil. I want that oil to sit on top because I need that length.
Yeah.
Or I could just throw this.
Yeah.
Look at the carry I get. I get messengers.
That almost went off the 10-pin spot.
Yeah. I keep moving. Like, you saw me, my first shot was good, then I moved right a little bit, and now I'm trying to shape it more and move left, left, and left. This is a ball that I can shape because it's not rolling at my feet. It's not spinning up at my feet.
Yeah, that HK is getting it down the lane, and then the Pearl part of the cover stock is getting it down the lane.
Yep.
And then
the RG of the ball gets it down the lane.
And then all of a sudden, wow!
For all of you two-handed bowlers who are looking for something to, especially for high friction, for later in the block, look at this. I can create room with this if I need to.
That might have been too much room.
A little bit, yeah.
But still.
This is something that I really like for my bag. I've talked about the Tundra Fire that I use as my burn ball. I have my dark side as my my late hook ball. Yeah. And this kind of sits between the two, and it makes it difficult for me to choose.
Well, no, you don't have to. You can just throw this one all the time.
Well, I'm thinking of because it's got 500, 1,000, 1,500 on it and compound, if I put polish on it, between this and the direct hit, I may never need to throw another ball ever.
Well, yeah, that's
in
true.
our bowling center.
It's in our center, yeah.
Because you can see how much I'm moving around here.
Yeah.
And because of my slow speed...
Even with that bad, crazy-looking shot,
yeah,
that was beautiful. That, you got the carry, you still haven't missed the pocket.
Nope.
Like, that was in the pocket.
It was bad deflection, yeah.
But still.
Any ball that allows me to have miss room, especially that, you can see how much miss room I have there. You can see this is look how it gets to the pins there too.
Yeah.
I can get on top of the friction. I can get into the oil. This is a ball that if I'm going to a tournament that I don't know the pattern, I might take this over my dark side from Deviate, which I threw a 300 with.
Yeah.
Simply because I think I can do more with the cover for versatility. Because I really like my dark side with polish on it.
Yeah, and you don't want to really mess with
I don't want to mess with that. And I would rather...
See, wow.
Look at the difference in motion I can create.
Huge difference.
And it's all about length.
Yeah.
It's all about entry angle.
Well, with the higher RG, it lets you hit it the way you want to hit it. And not worry about, did I hit that too hard? Is it going to jump off the pattern? Or was it
any of us who are low speed, high rev players, you can see it just sits there.
Yeah. Even before you switch to two hands, this would have been a ball that you would have adored, right?
100%.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, if I'm building an arsenal where I don't know what I'm going into, I might choose this just because then I can slap stuff on it at the center.
Yeah.
And have a little bit more versatility. I'm saying this about replacing a ball that I threw a 300 out of the box with.
Yeah. But
what am I talking about?
I mean,
this is crazy.
Yeah, there's versatility, and then there's
I'm so comfortable with this ball out of the box.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. It's just it has potential that you know that you can tweak it. Where with the dark side, you don't want to.
I really like it at that surface.
And now you don't have to worry about that because you got something like this that you can.
I could flip through it.
Yeah.
Or if I've I might keep my dark side for medium patterns.
Yeah.
And maybe use this for long patterns. Now, speaking of.
There we go.
So I wanted you guys to see, just so we remember all together.
Yeah. My
ball with polish versus the Rattler.
It's not that much different.
About 4 or 5 boards difference, but we're seeing more motion down lane.
Yeah.
So here we are with the CYPHER. Now we're going to just see even more length and even more change of direction. Look at that.
Wow.
And actually, I think the CYPHER, the Pearl was a little bit earlier.
Yeah. I think it's just because how wide you got it. Into the friction so much sooner.
So, and this is what I like about Surface.
Yeah.
You got, I know somebody in our league who throws the CYPHER, who throws it with tons of surface on it.
Yeah.
I'm using it with more polish to get the job done. I'm still creating with one core, just using surface. I'm creating so much difference in reaction. Yeah. We're going to look at it here at lane level.
Yeah, this will be a really good show to where it starts to hook and come into the pocket.
So you can see with polish on it, my CYPHER gets down about 2 feet longer than the Rattler.
Yeah.
Rattler's at 2,000 though, so we would expect that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now we have the CYPHER you said it's at 500,000, 1,500 plus compound.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's nuts.
That is some insane entry angle.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, you guys might not get this one.
No. I didn't expect it.
I think this was special delivery for Rob because I needed something to go with my direct hit, something to go with plastic, something to go with my Tundra. I've almost got an arsenal just of high RG balls now.
There you go. Yeah.
That's amazing. So if you need length, if you need the ball to hang on before it hooks, get the CYPHER. Get some high RG in your bag.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.